Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday, about 11:20. It's going to be lunchtime pretty soon, so hopefully we're going to get some action. It's hot, maybe people want to stay inside, they don't want to go out to lunch, fingers crossed. I'm going to log in any minute to UberEats and to DoorDash, see what's going on. So I'll take you along with me. Let's hope there's big business. Stay tuned. Okay, we are logged into UberEats. We can't log into DoorDash yet. I didn't have a dash scheduled, and it's not busy enough in this area right now at 11:22 for me to just log on. While we're waiting, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for watching. Here we talk about DoorDash, we talk about UberEats, tips, tricks, anything we can come up with to make our lives easier and to make the drivers' lives easier. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. The channel's growing. We're doing great. So thanks for subscribing and stay tuned. I hope you have a good time here. I have a good time making the videos, so hopefully you're going to enjoy them. And I've been reading all the comments and the questions. Keep them coming. They're really great. I love answering the questions and the comments, and it seems like people are getting some good stuff and some good info out of these videos. That's what it's all about. Question that was posed to me just the other day by a new subscriber said was about stacked orders and how do I keep them straight once they're in the car. It's a good question, right? Yesterday was a really great example of me having some issues with doing just that, and I'll get to that in a minute. I try to keep it simple when I've got multiple orders, right? So the first and foremost thing is slow down and read the labels on the bags or the food packages. You know, if it's in a box or a pizza box or whatever. The receipt is usually stapled or taped onto the outside of the package. That should have the customer's name on it. If you've got two bags of food, both from pick a restaurant, any restaurant, same restaurant, it's easy to get confused. So I usually keep them in the hot bag if they'll all fit. If they won't fit, I'll put one in the hot bag, one on the floor, whatever. But I'll keep them right next to me on the passenger seat. If I've got three orders, which I've had before, I'll put them one on the floor of the passenger seat and the rest on the seat. When I get to the first delivery, I'm following the GPS, I get to the first drop-off point, stop, look at the labels. Make sure that what the food you are taking out of your car matches what is on your DoorDash app, right? So just take a beat. You're not in any rush. They'll get their food. That is the best advice I can give you to not get confused when you are delivering multiple orders. That being said, yesterday, really unique situation. I picked up an order from two different restaurants. I'm thinking, all right, stacked order. Panera, Potbelly Deli. All right. Both had the same first names, Benjamin. I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. I didn't realize it was going to the same place, right? My bad. So I get to the first place, I pick up the food. Get to the second place, pick up the food. Hit go to the first place. I look down at my app and it says, all right, I need Benjamin's food. So I look over and grab Benjamin's food. They're both Benjamins. Man, brain spasm going on. I don't know. I go up into drop off the food. I get back and accidentally close the Benjamin orders. Well, they're both Benjamin, so I closed both orders, and I still have a bag of food here. And I completed the orders. I can't look at them. I can't see the delivery address. I'm like, starting to panic. I said, oh, great. I've done a lot of orders, delivered a lot of food. I have not done anything this dumb. So here's a Uber Eats order, 5 miles for $3. Yeah, we're not doing that. Denied. So I'm starting to panic. I'm looking at this food. I'm like, great. I've got this Potbelly Deli food or whatever it was, Panera's left over. I don't have an address. So I get on the chat with support. Luckily, they got right on the chat. I had them pull up both orders and give me the address. It turned out it was the same address, and it was like, oh man, thank God, because I was right in front of the guy's house. I hadn't left yet, and it was the same address. He ordered from two different restaurants, and he wanted them delivered. So 2 orders, and that's fine, normal. 2 orders, same address, same name. I was, excuse me, in the zone. I don't know, just missed it. First time that's happened to me, and I thought it was such a opportune moment because I had just been asked, how do you keep track of stacked orders? Now, granted, that was the first time I had a stacked order with the exact same name, the exact same address, and I missed it. So, yeah. Anyway, lesson to myself. Slow down, look at the labels, look at the app, make sure you're going to the right place. So luckily that all worked out well. Guy had a 5-minute delay in getting the second order. He was very gracious, gave him the food, told him what happened. He was laughing about it. I was like, oh, geez. It happens. So things are going to happen. The best thing you can do, communicate with your customer, communicate with support, and you'll be okay. Whoa. Sorry, we just got a bright spot on the video there. It's very sunny and crazy, trying to get the lighting right for you. Hopefully this isn't too dark. That's my story of the day. So with that being said, keep posting those questions, keep posting those comments. We'll work through them together. And any experience like that I have, I'll share with you, and share them back with me, and we'll come up with some good solutions and some good tips and tricks on all these things. Oh, here comes one. $10.56 for 3.5 miles. We're going to take this. Let me take a picture of this. Okay, just got to the restaurant. Let's go and get the food. I got an Uber Eats order for Jennifer. Yeah. Thank you. I got it. Okay, so got the food. Now picked up another order while I was in there, so we're gonna go to that restaurant. Sorry for the head turning here. Got to back out of this little tiny parking lot. Next restaurant is only a couple miles away, and that's gonna be a no-brainer. So we'll get over there and nothing flat. Pick that guy up and be on our way. Get both of these out of here, and we're off to a good start today. Okay, so our order is not ready yet, so that's kind of a drag. So we're just going to wait here as long as it takes. Sorry for the close-up there. You can see I'm wearing my mask. I'm trying to be careful. I've got a little 4-year-old grandson that I like to keep safe. So trying to wear a mask as often as I can. He can't get vaccinated yet, so obviously. So anyway, we're just going to hang out here for a few minutes, wait for this order to come in, and then we're going to be on the road. All right, talk to you in a minute. Okay. Dropped off the food, piece of cake. The houses were probably half a mile, 3/4 apart, so that is really awesome. Okay, while we are driving to the next spot, I thought this would be a good time to answer some questions. And I apologize for the sunglasses. Usually I like you to be able to see my eyes, but it is that time of the day. You can see this crazy glare going on. It is bright, so gotta wear some shades. Where's this order? I've got an Uber Eats order coming in, $7.51. We can do this one. It's pretty close. So 3.5 miles, $7.50. There's not much going on. I can't log into DoorDash, as I was just telling you. So we'll take this guy. Part of the mileage is over to the restaurant. So while we drive over to pick up this burrito, I was just looking through some questions, and somebody asked me again what software I use to edit my videos. I use iMovie on my Mac. I got an Apple household, and I don't use anything more fancy than iMovie. You can see my videos. Sorry for the glare. My videos are pretty straightforward. You're not going to find a lot of fancy graphics, and you're not going to find a lot of special effects. If you want special effects, go turn on an Avengers movie. You're going to get just me, and you're going to get me driving around and talking about making some money here. That's why we're here, right? So I use iMovie, and I've got a iMac, and that's as hard as it is. iMovie is a piece of cake. It's very intuitive if you're on a Mac. We are just about to pull into the parking lot. Pretty quick ride over to the burrito shop. So let me go run in, pick up this burrito, and head out, get this guy's his lunch, and then let's pick up some more orders. All right, be back in a minute. Okay, so we're going handheld here for a minute, so I apologize for the shakiness. When I was just in the store to pick up that burrito, left this camera on the mount I've got on the dashboard here in the sun. It is hot enough outside, so just putting the phone on the dashboard or on the windshield mount for a few minutes overheated it, and I needed to shut down. I held it up in front of the air conditioner vent and let it cool down. It's hot out today. It's got to be pushing 100 with the humidity. It's pretty rough. At any rate, had to wait for that order a little bit longer. They are swamped. They only have 3 people working at Moe's burrito joint, and if you guys have that in your area, you know that's a pretty popular place. Lunchtime they get pretty busy, and they were definitely helping the folks in the line before they were taking the online orders. So they were nice about it. I asked them, for a status, and the woman was very apologetic that they hadn't gotten to it. She gave me a cup and have a free drink to cool down, and while I'm waiting. So that's real nice. So it is what it is. It's going to happen. You're going to be stuck at a restaurant. You're going to be waiting. Let the customer know. Get on your app. Scroll to the status on the delivery. Say that the food's not ready yet, or it's still being prepared. Whatever the case may be. Just keep everybody updated, and it'll all work out. The only drag to that, obviously, is the longer you're waiting in a restaurant, you're burning hours there. You're not getting on the road, and you're not dropping the orders off, and you're not making any more money. So kind of is what it is, but you take the good with the bad. Sometimes you walk in, the food's ready, and you pick it up and you're out of there in 2 seconds. Sometimes you got to wait for 10 minutes. So law of averages, right? It all works out in the end. So my arm's getting tired from holding this phone up, and I'm going to focus on where I've got to get to here. So I'm going to drop this food off. I'll be back to you guys in just a few minutes, and let's pick up another order. Okay, we're back. So it's about 5:15 now. Took a break there for a couple hours. Finished up the lunch rush. Not too good today. I was out for about almost an hour and 45 minutes and made $32. So not a very good lunch rush. Again, as you saw this afternoon, couldn't log into DoorDash. So I'm going to log in right now on hopefully on DoorDash and on UberEats. So 5:16, I'm down here where all the restaurants are. Yeah, DoorDash is letting me log right in right now, so that's good. We'll put a 8 p.m. finish time on that. We'll see what happens. It's showing busy, so that's good for a change. And we'll log into UberEats as well, and see what happens here. Let me just hit the buttons. Hopefully, we're going to hit it. Here's the first order coming in for DoorDash. $4.50 to go 7.4 miles. So we're going to decline that guy. Hit too small. I did see a comment, and somebody I was having a discussion with via comment that why not just take all the small orders? And again, I've said this before, and you've heard me say it. You gotta take what works with your plan, right? These small orders don't work with my plan, right? I'm not gonna drive for $1 an hour or a buck a mile, or I'm not going to drive for certainly not less than $1 a mile. And these small orders were, $3.50, where somebody, the DoorDash base pay is $2.75, and somebody's going to give me a $3.50, so I get a 75-cent tip. It's just not happening, right? So it's got to be worth your while. And some of the questions and comments are, well, it's better than sitting around waiting. It's not. It's not. When you figure the total cost to me to go and deliver some of these small orders, it's certainly not worth it for me to take these small orders. Not only am I burning gas, it's wear and tear on my car, and it's my time, right? And it takes me off the rotation to get a bigger order. So it's absolutely not worth it for me to take a $3 to $4, $5, even a $6 order, and rather than sit around. So again, that is for me. everybody's got to make their own plan. You've heard me say that in other videos. Figure out what works for you. And for me, it's the $20 an hour thing with reasonable orders. So if I can do that, that's what I'm going to do. There it is. So it's 5:20. We're down here. It's hopefully we'll get an early start, get some good orders in, and I'll take you along for the ride. Let's hope dinner works out good. If you've got any comments, questions from this afternoon, go ahead and post them. I'll get to them. I love answering them. A lot of times when I turn the camera off, I'm sitting here scrolling, looking through the comments and replying and just interacting. So it's really kind of cool. So at any rate, hang in there with me. Let's make some money tonight. Okay, so this does not bode well. It's 5:40. I have not taken one order. Only 2 have come through on DoorDash. Very small. I turned them down. Usually people are planning ahead, right? They figure they want to eat at 6:15 or 6:30 or whatever. They're going to order food. They know that there's delivery time, and it doesn't, it's not going to happen as quickly as cooking at their house. So as everybody who's out there delivering knows, by 5:40, you're usually starting to get something. People want to eat around 6:30 or 7. Not that it's going to take an hour and 20 minutes to get something, but let's say, they plan that the delivery time could be a good, half an hour, 40 minutes. Usually I'm getting something. Not just these junk orders. That's what we'll call them, junk orders. So I'm logged in Uber Eats and DoorDash. Down here surrounded by restaurants. And there's nothing going on. I maintain optimism here. I am hopeful that this will salvage this here, that this will turn around rapidly, and we'll start getting nothing but $20 orders to go 2 miles. If that happens, I'm buying a lottery ticket. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'll let you know. Okay, so shortly after I said that, made that last comment about it being very slow, got an Uber Eats offer to go 1.2 miles for $10. So we were close. We're halfway there, right? Remember I said all the orders will be $20 and less than 2 miles? Or 2 miles? Well, we got the less than 2 miles part. We just got to double the dollar amount and we're there. Wouldn't that be killer? So I'm going to zip in, pick up this order. I'm going to pause the DoorDash dash so we don't get bogged down with that kind of action. Too much of a good thing. And we'll pick this stuff up and we'll get on our way. All right, I'll touch base with you when I drop the food off. Okay, welcome back. Well, it's Uber Eats night tonight. DoorDash, not doing anything. That app is not making any noise whatsoever. So just picked up an Uber Eats order, $7.50 for 3 miles. There's not a lot happening out here for me tonight. 6:15, I've taken just that one order and I logged on an hour ago. So I'm below my $20 an hour target, and unless things pick up, it's going to be a crummy night. I'm going to go, I'm in the parking lot right across the street from the restaurant. I accepted the order. I'm not in any rush to get, run over there because it just came in. They're going to be working on that. So I hope your night's going better. I hope it's busy and you're making tons of money and your nonstop action. Right now it's not here. So I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully we'll get better. I just thought of another question that somebody had asked me and thought I'd answer it here. Somebody asked me, why did I decide to do DoorDash and Uber Eats instead of regular Uber rideshare? My answer was simple and straightforward, and it was food in my car can't get me sick. People in my car can get me sick. It's as simple as that. That's the primary reason, right? In this day and age, you got to think about it. And if you're not thinking about it, that's rough, man. It's not worth the risk to me. So that was my simple answer. Food can't get me sick. it's also a little easier, comfort level. I did Uber rideshare before and Lyft, or not Lyft, just driving people around, and it was all right. Sometimes you never know who's getting in your car, and most of the time it's fine. But sometimes you just never know who's going to get in your car and where they're going to be dropped off. So it's it can get a little sketchy sometimes, and hamburgers aren't too sketchy unless they're from some fast food joint and you pay for it, and that's sketchy. But that's the answer to that guy. So we'll put a wrap on it, I think, for tonight. And thanks for staying. If you hung around this long, thanks. Hey, there's a deer two deer right by the side of the highway. Get out of there, deer. Go eat. There's I live out in the very close to the country here in Northern Virginia, and there is a lot of open space. A lot. There is nothing growing at the side of this freeway that the deer need to eat that they can't find a mile out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, yikes. I hate to see that. I hope they're okay. So that's it. We'll put a wrap on it. I'll pick this up again tomorrow. If you stuck around, thanks. If you are new to the channel, like I said earlier, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. It does help a lot. And I'll keep making content. You guys keep liking it, and I'll give you the tips, and you can keep watching and be entertained and chuckle at my misfortune out here today. All right, that's enough. I'll see you guys tomorrow.